You've probably been feeling it lately, that strange pull in your chest, that surge of awareness that makes you question everything you once accepted as normal. It's as if the veil between worlds is thinning, and you can sense something stirring deep within you. You're not imagining it. You're being spiritually activated. Spiritual activation is not a concept reserved for mystics or monks. It's a moment, sometimes sudden, sometimes gradual, when your higher self begins to awaken from the slumber of forgetfulness. You start to remember who you really are, an eternal being of light temporarily wearing the costume of human identity. And when that remembrance begins, your whole life starts to rearrange itself. You notice synchronicities, repeated numbers, divine timing, strange coincidences that feel like winks from the universe. You feel disconnected from things that once consumed you, and instead drawn to quiet reflection, truth, and authenticity. But how can you know for sure you're being spiritually activated? Let's go deeper. 1. Your old life no longer fits. The first sign of spiritual activation is a growing discomfort with your old identity. You might notice that things that once excited you, the job, the status, the people, the goals, now feel empty. You begin to crave meaning instead of materialism, connection instead of attention. It's not that you've become ungrateful, it's that your soul has outgrown its old container. You're shedding the layers of illusion, like a snake shedding skin, to make space for something far more authentic. This stage can feel lonely because it's an initiation. But that emptiness is sacred, it's the silence before your rebirth. 2. Your emotions intensify. Spiritual activation often turns up the volume on your emotions. Old traumas, suppressed memories, and forgotten wounds start resurfacing, not to punish you, but to be released. You might cry more easily, feel waves of anger, sadness, or deep joy without any clear reason. Your soul is flushing out dense energy that has been buried for years. It's an energetic detox, uncomfortable but necessary. Don't resist it. Let the emotions move through you like waves returning to the ocean. You are not breaking down, you're breaking open. 3. Synchronicities multiply. You start noticing patterns, the same number on clocks, receipts, license plates. 1111, 222, 555, angelic reminders that you are aligned with something higher. These synchronicities are not coincidences, they're language. The universe speaks through signs, numbers, symbols, and timing. It's how your guides, ancestors, or higher self communicate with you. The more you acknowledge them, the stronger they become. It's the universe saying, keep going. You're on the right path. 4. Your sensitivity increases. Once spiritually activated, your energy field becomes more refined. You feel the emotions of others more intensely. Crowded places might overwhelm you. Certain sounds, foods, or conversations may suddenly drain you. You're not becoming fragile, you're becoming tuned. Your frequency is rising, and your body is adjusting to hold more light. This heightened sensitivity allows you to perceive truth, vibration, and intention beyond the surface. Honor your need for rest, solitude, and boundaries. You are learning to master energy, not escape from it. 5. You begin to remember who you are. During activation, flashes of memory, from dreams, past lives, or intuitive downloads, start surfacing. You might recall moments that feel ancient, yet oddly familiar. It's your soul whispering, you've done this before. You begin to understand that life is not happening to you, but through you. Every challenge, heartbreak, and victory was part of your curriculum, designed to wake you up to your divine essence. You're remembering that you came here for a reason, not by accident, but by choice. 6. Your intuition sharpens. Once activated, your intuition becomes louder than your logic. You begin to sense outcomes before they happen, feel truth in your body, and receive guidance in subtle ways, through dreams, songs, or even the wind. Your higher self communicates through intuition, and as you trust it, it gets stronger. You start realizing that intuition isn't mystical, it's your natural state when fear is removed. What once felt like coincidence now feels like communication. 7. You attract new people and opportunities. As your vibration shifts, your external world begins to mirror that change. You may lose friends who no longer resonate with your energy, and new connections, deeply soulful ones, appear seemingly out of nowhere. You might encounter mentors, lovers, or spiritual allies who feel like home. These people are part of your soul tribe, companions meant to walk beside you on this higher path. Don't fear the endings. Every exit clears space for divine replacements. 8. You develop a deep desire to serve. When spiritual energy activates within you, it awakens compassion. You begin to see others as extensions of yourself. The suffering of the world starts to move you more deeply, and you feel called to contribute, whether through creativity, healing, teaching, or simple kindness. This is the energy of divine purpose taking root. It's your soul saying, it's time to fulfill what you came here to do. You realize that service isn't about sacrifice, it's about alignment. You don't chase meaning anymore. You embody it. 9. You experience time differently. During activation, your sense of time starts to dissolve. Days may feel shorter or longer. You might sense timelines merging, déjà vu moments, or repeating cycles. This is because spiritual activation tunes you into quantum awareness, the realization that past, present, and future are all happening simultaneously. You are not moving through time, time is moving through you. Once you realize this, manifestation becomes effortless. You no longer chase, you align. 10. You feel the presence of something greater. Perhaps the most beautiful sign of activation is an unshakable awareness that you're not alone. You begin to feel guided, protected, and supported by unseen forces, ancestors, angels, or your higher self. This presence brings peace even in chaos, reminding you that everything is orchestrated by divine intelligence. You may even experience moments of bliss, where your heart expands and tears of gratitude flow for no reason. That's your soul rejoicing. It's saying, welcome home. Navigating spiritual activation. Being spiritually activated is powerful, but it can also be disorienting. You might feel torn between the world you knew and the new one opening before you. Here's how to navigate this transition with grace. 1. Ground yourself daily. Walk barefoot on the earth, meditate, or sit in silence. Grounding helps your body integrate higher frequencies without burnout. 2. Release control. The awakening process doesn't follow logic. Let go of timelines and expectations. Trust that everything unfolds in divine timing. 3. Rest and hydrate. Energy upgrades can be physically exhausting. Sleep deeply and drink plenty of water, your body is rewiring itself. 4. Journal your insights. Write down dreams, signs, or realizations. Over time, you'll see how spirit has been guiding you all along. 5. Practice compassion. Not everyone around you will understand your transformation. That's okay. You're shifting dimensions, not everyone can come with you. The truth about activation. Spiritual activation doesn't make you superior or special. It makes you more real. It strips away illusion until all that remains is love. You'll still have bad days. You'll still face challenges. The difference is, you'll handle them consciously, aware that every experience is serving your evolution. The truth is, spiritual activation is not a reward, it's a responsibility. You become a lighthouse for others still lost in the storm. Your job is not to preach, but to embody peace so deeply that others remember it within themselves. Final message. If you're experiencing these signs, the heightened emotions, the synchronicities, the inner pull toward truth, know this: you are awakening to your divine blueprint. Your soul has chosen this lifetime to remember, to rise, and to help birth a new consciousness on earth. You're not behind. You're not lost. You're being recalibrated to carry the frequency of your destiny. So breathe. Allow the old to fall away. Celebrate the new awareness dawning inside you. You are being spiritually activated, and the universe is rejoicing because one more light has turned on in the great cosmic grid. Welcome home, luminous soul. The world has been waiting for you.